Some tasty grooves there, Emily. Sounded
Thanks.
good. Hey everyone, this is Chris Keysforth from Your Guitar. I'm hanging out in Nashville, Tennessee in my humble abode, and I'm gladly joined by Emily Wolfe, who's in Austin, Texas. How you doing, Emily?
I'm doing great, all things considered. Yeah, it's, I've been writing and recording and just working at my day job at a music shop. So, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So you've filled your time with, obviously everyone's in quarantine and dealing with the pandemic in every way that we're trying to remain sane. Was this part going to be a tour anyways, this part of the timeline, or this part of the year, I should say? Or were you planning to be writing anyways?
Yeah, I had like a huge tour planned. I was going to go, all the way up the East Coast, down the Midwest, and then I had like a West Coast tour planned too. So that was, it's a bummer. I couldn't do it, but it'll come back one day. Hopefully soon. It's going to be back. So touring will.
Cool. Well, at least it sounds like you've been busy writing for what sounds like obviously a new album. So that's cool.
Yeah, new album. Yeah, still in the works, still doing demos and stuff like that, and writing stuff. But sure am doing a new one.
Awesome. Is there anything else that's been occupying your time? I mean, you had mentioned you work at a guitar store. Is that something you've been doing for a while, or just recently?
Yeah, I've had that job for about 3 years, and I love it. Actually, I get to guitar tech, and I get to unbox new stuff like audio interfaces and pedals and keyboards and new guitars and everything. So it's just like, it's really fun, and it's been distracting me from the fact that I can't tour and that entire part of my life is missing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been great actually. So
cool. Any other hobbies that you've been doing? Maybe watching extra movies or TV or anything like that, or anything else that's going on in your life to fill up the 24 hours that we have to do?
Yeah, I've been shooting hoops. And I don't know if you can see this, but I put it up today. It's my basketball hoop in the corner there.
Oh.
So got
now,
that going.
Were you now, when you're referring to shooting hoops, I imagine you're shooting on a like regulation 10-foot hoop, or are you just talking specifically safely in this house?
I have been trespassing at a school to shoot regulation hoops. So, so real hoops. And yeah, it's a blast. I never knew that I could like sports, but I do. I like basketball. It's great.
Awesome. Well, that's a great gig that you can do on your own. You can, obviously shoot hoops in a safe manner. But I'm sure as much as everyone loves to talk hoops, I've been immersing myself in the Last Dance Chicago Bulls documentary, as I'm sure all 90s kids have. But we got to talk gear. Otherwise, I'm going to get fired. So let's talk guitar. You have a Sheraton in your hands, and that's been like your main ride for a while. So tell me about how you've gotten that and how it's kind of shaped your sound.
Yeah, so this is the first guitar I got that I could afford myself as a college student. And as you can see, it's been beaten up and taken on the road. And yeah, this was, until I got some of the other ones that I'll show you, but until I got those, this one was the only one that I played live throughout the entire set. And yeah, I mean, it means a lot to me, this guitar, because I've written so many songs on it. And it's completely stock. I haven't modded it in any way. But I love the sound. Actually, the only thing that I changed was I took the pick guard off, but that's it. I mean, that's not hard, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what first drew you to the guitar? That's Epiphone's a brand that kind of welcomes in beginners and mid-level players and people that are, trying to afford a guitar during college. But what has made you what gravitated you towards that instrument when you saw it in the wall?
So the first time I saw a guitar, it was that one in the corner over there. That's the very first guitar that I ever had. It's a Harmony kid-size guitar that I saw in a Walmart. And I was with my mom and my sister, and we turned the aisle, and it's like the heavens opened up, and I just never seen anything cooler than that. As a 5-year-old girl. So I had to play it. I had to buy it. Well, my mom bought it for me, but yeah. And ever since then I was just in love with guitar. And the next guitar I got was an electric. which was like $100. It was called the Slammer Hammer, which was a like a Strat model, but it was for, I guess, beginners. But that is what kind of started me on electric. And I had other guitars after that, but nothing that really, I guess, inspired me to write music. And so this was the first guitar that really inspired me to write songs. And I mean, that's why it means so much to me, I think. And it's been with me for 10 years.